Go.
All right. Welcome back to the One Piece VR Chat podcast. Well, it's been a while, quite a while, and as you can see, I'm not the normal, host of it because Vanaran, you know, he's not around to do it. It's been a while. It's really been a while. Today we have two new guests that haven't been on the podcast before. We have Dim2Up and JJ. JJ has been known
Yo.
for being the official Shanks until he retired for a time, and now he's back as Rayleigh. And Dim, I don't know much about Dim. He can introduce himself if he wants. You want to?
Yeah, no.
You don't want? Okay.
What a
No,
bum.
alright. I mean, like, I
Fuck.
guess. All right. So, on this one, we're going to cover quite a bit of stuff. This one's probably going to be shorter than the other ones. So, we're going to start off by talking about what happened today, and then we're going to get more into Final War and people who've died, stuff like that. So, today, what happened? Spectacular, a former Yonko who's currently using Shanks, and BMO fought. They fought for capture. And BMO, if this is a big update because it's been quite a while, BMO is the new emu, and he rules over the world government. And Spectacular and him agreed to a capture match, and currently they are discussing who won the fight in a private instance. So let's talk about it because all three of us saw how the fight went. What do you guys think of this like whole situation?
Timothy, you want to go first?
Yeah, actually, it was a beautiful match. Actually, I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching them fight. They're actually trading blows. Hockey was insane, covering the whole entire arena. I loved how Sped was fighting BMO. I loved his style. I loved everything about him. Same with BMO. Um, I feel like BMO was taking a little bit the upper hand. I feel like BMO should have won that by extreme diff, like extreme to high diff. Um, but I want to talk about not just the match in general, but how they refed it, how people refed it. And I'm not gonna diss the refs, but how they refed it was literally like a toddler on crayons and anything you could put off his ass. Like how
Yeah,
did they
I
fuck
was
that up for it to be a tie if three people are refing?
during the fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was eating pancakes and bacon. I was downstairs eating. But I saw the first. No. For a good amount of the match, I saw it. I thought BMO, he did good. I think BMO for the strongest man in the community, allegedly. I mean, allegedly because I haven't been around long enough to see him
Clip that.
be the strongest. No. But I do believe he is the strongest man. I mean, like he is for the strongest man. He did very well, very very well. To be honest, like he
Why you
deserves that
shaking your
emu
head?
role. Yo, JJ's character's gonna get killed off. um, hey, whoa, guys. All right, so let's get back into it. BMO's hand to hand, not hand to hand, but with his weapon. I thought up close he was lacking a little, but everything else, I thought he still did quite well in his like spearmanship or whatever you call it. He still did very well. He was keeping up with Sped. He probably maybe even more than Sped. And yeah, he definitely deserved the strongest man role. I don't think he was going all out. I don't believe it. But so then let's talk about Sped a little. Sped.
Let me get to Speds, actually.
Yeah, you get Sped.
So, since Sped's using Shanks, obviously, he's the newest Shanks, probably the best Shanks as of right now, I'd say. As an ex-official Shanks, I'm really happy to see him using Shanks, because I think he'll get official one day. But, to talk about today's fight, Sped did pretty well. He had quite good movement, which I will say, people were saying he was dashing a lot. Yes, he was dashing a lot, but Shanks
That's
is a
what most
character.
Shanks. Yeah, Shanks
Yes,
dashes
a lot
ton.
of Shanks uses dash. Like
It's what's
not
like
that much,
you have
but
to.
still a lot. Yeah,
Not like you used to. I'm sorry.
I used to use some dashes back in his day.
No, no,
Yeah,
he's saying no.
JJ was like Rob Lucci, like all around like an egghead. He was going all around Luffy. Well, yeah. All right, just get back to talking about Sped.
So, Sped held up pretty well. He used his abilities pretty well. I will say the only area where he was doing slightly bad was he was too ability reliant, which was fair. You're going up against the strongest man in the world, an emu, someone with crazy armament, conquerors, and observation hockey who will literally slam you if you go near him
And crazy abilities.
run hands with him. Yeah, crazy abilities. So Sped was kind of right for keeping the distance and using abilities, but not that much. But he still held up like against BMO, strongest man in the community, king of the world, strongest hockey. I'll keep glazing and sucking. Abyssal power and whatever. Sped held up really well. Although when it came to the end of the match, Sped and BMO having a tie, I want to talk about the refs. Actually, let's forget about BMO and Sped. What was going on with the refs? Like, because you're telling me that they were fighting. There was 3 refs. They should have all had a decision.
I heard a
that
4th
when
ref
the fight
joined in, and
began-
Yurisi's opinion was counted in too. So,
Yurisi's
like, in the middle of the
opinion,
fight, just
that
they
shouldn't have
brought him in.
happened. I mean, they did that, and that made it a tie, but that shouldn't have happened because you choose your refs after the refs have been chosen. That's it. You don't bring any more refs in. No more refs to leave because that just messes up the vote. You can't have an even
Imagine
amount
that,
of
like,
refs.
everybody in the arena became a ref, and then everybody had different opinions.
That could literally happen. Just keep roping in more. Why not?
Dude, I heard a Taz. No offense to Taz if Taz is gonna watch this, but
We love you, Taz.
he said, "Yeah, we do love you, Taz."
Love you,
Except
Taz.
the order to capture me, that was not fun. So I overheard him say that BMO won mid-diff. That was his opinion, and the other 2 said tie. I'm also gonna
Can't
go
vote
into
for him.
another. What'd you say?
I'll get to that later. Sorry.
All right, and I overheard it. You know, I'm not the ref. You know, we're not the refs here. We weren't reffing it. We don't know. We probably don't know as much as them in terms of reffing. But I thought BMO and Sped were going blow for blow, in my opinion. I think tie is pretty valid in my opinion.
Yeah.
I personally don't know BMO's level of hockey. I know Sped has permanent fusion, so he can actually arm him, but I don't know if BMO's hockey is like significantly stronger or anything. BMO did just come back a few weeks ago, and Sped did start using start using Shanks like a week or 2 ago. So I don't blame them both for being kind of on par, kind of at this moment. But I'm guessing by Final War, and we'll talk about Final War. I'm guessing that they're going to be there's going to be a power gap, or they're going to keep rising in strength over time. I also overheard and saw. I didn't actually no, I didn't see, but I overheard it. Like I watched the crowd and saw. You know when you're like looking in a crowd, right? And then there's a person like past the crowd, and then they're like, oh, and then you're like, oh, what happened? What happened? Basically, what happened to me. J-Hut got kicked because he was like, oh, it's not a tie. BMO won. And I'm like, huh? And yeah, I don't get it. That's probably why they went into a private world, so then they could discuss it more, because all the refs maybe didn't agree, including BMO himself. Sped, he didn't really care. Sped was he was supposed to be on this podcast, but since he went with BMO and them to discuss it, we don't have him here right now. Good luck to Sped.
Oh, speak of the man himself. Samurai Sam would like to join. Previous guy on the podcast.
Should we let him in?
Don't do it.
Should we get his opinion? on this?
We already have 3 people in here. Maybe next podcast.
Yeah, next.
All right,
But
JJ.
actually, I wanted to say when BMO kicked J-Hut, that was a really respectable move of him. He said J-Hut's trying to say that he won now. He was like, no, I don't take that win because you guys are just changing it now. I'm accepting the tie. I'm not happy with it because who's happy to lose or like not win a fight? But he said that he accepts the tie. That was a really like respectable move from him.
It was a mature
And
move.
kicking really mature.
Moment.
Shows how he's been here so long. He can take control of things and make sure that nothing bad happens. But also, what I heard Taz saying to BMO was that J-Hut, like, I love J-Hut, no offense. He coached me while I was using Shanks. I got official Shanks off him. I love the guy. But Taz was saying that J-Hut was speaking over the other refs. He would take control of the situation, which you have to do sometimes. But in that situation, you're all refs of equal status with an equal say in the matter. So you should one ref shouldn't speak over the other ones and take control and be like, okay, well, you guys be quiet. I'm saying that this is happening. No, it's 3 refs for an equal vote. So that there's no tie. There's no arguing. It's just 3 votes, 3 separate votes to decide the outcome of the fight. what Jay did was wrong. I don't approve of what he did, and respect BMO for what he did. Kicking him.
Tim, you have any comments? You haven't talked for quite a bit.
Yeah. When Taz was talking to BMO, he was talking about how they refed it. And Taz was talking about how so this is how we refed it. We put so for BMO and Sped, they both had in like altogether they had 4 points. And then BMO was so confused talking about like what do you mean 4 points? There was like 1-1 for like a tie for one ref, 1-1 for the other ref, and he wasn't talking about the other one. I don't know how they
4
refed
points.
it. If they could put that in the news or put that in the Sabori Archipelago announcements, just please inform us how y'all refed it because
That
this
would
is
help.
kind of like it would help a lot. It's kind
It's
of
very
insane how
confusing from
3
the
people,
viewer standpoint.
yeah,
Yeah.
3 people, and then in all there was 4 points, and I don't know about the other ref. Like, come on.
All right, so I feel like do you guys think we've discussed enough about this match, and maybe we could go on to another topic?
Yeah,
we can
let's
skip
go
over
to
now.
Final War.
All right, let's go. Final War. I think I already mentioned it. BMO is Emu. It's crazy.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Final War. It's happening in I think December, January, or this is a rumor, but I heard it was in October. I doubt it because
They're
we would
moving
be.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're moving it. I don't know when they're moving it, but like they're moving it throughout. People are. Final War is apparently. Ooh, this is something they had a poll for. They talked about a Great Reset not happening.
Thank.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
What do you
like
guys think about the
I
Great Reset?
heard-
Actually,
I
I
said no.
actually heard about the Great
Really?
Reset happening because of the world government. If the world government wins, everyone gets reset. If the Pirates win, only world government and Marines get reset. So
I heard
what's
that
going on through there?
BMO was planning on making like this was a rumor. I know BMO. I think specifically, I saw in announcements. I think that he specifically said, "I don't make the verdict over the whole community. I don't have that type of power. If you win or lose, not everybody resets because apparently that was a rumor.
Mhm.
That no matter if we win or lose, the Pirates, I mean, everybody resets anyway. And so Sped did a poll because that's new news too. He's a red roll now. JJ is no longer a red roll either.
Oh.
banned
So
on Discord 7 accounts.
so Vanaran is a red roll, Sped is a red roll, Zenny's a red roll, plenty of new red rolls. It's just like a really quick like recap of a few things I'm remembering. Zenny became a Yonko, Sped was a Yonko, Gustavus was a Yonko, all of them fell. The only standing Yonko right now is still reacted. And Moki's gone. Moki's
Rest
gone.
in peace.
Rest in peace.
I guess.
Fell in the abyss.
I guess rest in peace. I mean, like, okay. But yeah, Final War is gonna get the
Down,
camera up in
Bubba.
my face, I guess.
Put that back there.
Yeah, put it back. All right.
Don't make me hit you, cameraman.
Final War is coming up in a few months, and it's definitely scary for a lot of people, especially people who maybe aren't that strong. Sorry, I know exactly who I'm talking to, but I'm not gonna like specify. Huh? I've been talking for too long. You guys can make some comments on Final War. Sorry.
Timothy?
Okay. Final War. Okay. Very, very big topic. We got the leader of the world government, BMO. We got the leader of the Marines, me. And we got the leader of the Pirates. I don't know who is the leader. I wouldn't specifically say
Albertus
there
thinks
is a
he is.
leader. Albertus.
Yo.
Okay, Albertus. How do I think it's gonna end? I really don't know. I believe it may be Pirates, it may be Marines, or maybe I think it's a low-key 3 sides. Pirates, Marines, World Government. World Government and the Marines, I'm chill with them. I'm chill with BMO. I'm chill with everyone. I'll work with them. I'll work with all of them. I'm chill with them. I'll help them in any way, shape, or form. But I'm here for the Marines to Loki just bring them up to the top. Back when Taz was Fleet Admiral, not Fleet Admiral, but Chief of Command, he was the best Chief of Command. Thank you, Taz, for making the Marines great at that time. Back to Final War. I Loki
Marines
think
great again. Great again.
yeah,
That
Great
rings a
game.
bell. That,
Get
that
outta
rings a few
here.
bells.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I was about to say, don't get into politics. Make America